It's been a little bit since I did a garden tour, so planting area, big huge disaster, but lots of little babies started for the fall and the spring. So we'll start over on this fence and go all the way around. This area here of the new trellis is going to be for tomatoes. Over here we got long beans growing with some lettuces around that, and then I have the last of the okra going to seed for me so I can save those for my red burgundy okra. And let's see, over here we have tomatillos. We got a few of them on there. They're starting to fill out in there. Some more long beans because they're one of my favorite. And then we have the peppers that I got from Kiki. Thank you. Melon that planted itself here. Some more peppers from Kiki. I believe this is what is this one? Sweet Marconi pepper. That's what this one is. I can't wait to have those. I've tried germinating the seeds. I never do well. The ones that germinate don't live a long time, so hopefully this will do good for us this time. And then let me come back here so we can see. We've got long beans going all the way up to the top of the net trellis. Tons and tons of long beans. We've got some honeydews growing somewhere around here. Oh, there's one. There's one down there. Over here, more long beans, some garlic chives. And then we have a watermelon with dark opal basil. Flowering, the bees have been all over it. There's the watermelon starting. These are the radish seeds that were mispackaged that I bought on Amazon. They're supposed to be rat tail radishes, but look, we've got one big red bulb, we've got a tall white one, so clearly they're not rat tail radishes. Some dill, my jalapeno pepper plant that's not looking so great right now, and some more lemongrass. Lots of little radishes going for my dad. And then we have the unknown tomato. Can't decide if it's going to be a blush tiger or a green zebra. They do get a little bit pink as they mature, but the plant died before I got too far with it last season. Some more dill. I believe it's going to be a cedar tree. It was dropped in my old yard by a bird, and I dug it up and grew it. Lots of catnip. Then bell peppers. Another 7-gallon pot with sweet potatoes. Loofah, plumeria, Star of David, okra. I'm growing these pods out for seed. There's maybe, now I guess that's about it, the two of them. And then we have the extra long loofah. It's probably going on 28 inches now. Some plumeria, zinnias, a dragon fruit I got from Kiki, some moon and stars watermelon. Yes, the yellow spots are supposed to be there. At first I panicked, looked it up, trying to figure out what kind of leaf disease I had, and then realized that the leaves are speckled like the fruit. Nope. Hi, Mama Kitty. And then our Everglades tomato. This thing is covered in fruit. It is mid-November. And let's see, I'll step back so you can see it runs all the way up the fence. But this thing is just covered in fruit. There's more here, there's gonna be more there, more here, more here. Like, this little thing just won't stop. I'll try and turn it so you can see a little better. You can see all this fruit here. It is just loaded. And then we have turnips with some more zinnias, a pepper plant with, I believe that's a serrano, a couple of little tiny loofahs growing back here, some Seminole pumpkin just starting out because the last ones I killed them before they fruited. And then we have all the little plants from the ones that Kiki and I started together. This is a mystery plant. Again, it was a mispackaged seed labeled as collards, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be turnip or radishes and grown for the green. Maybe like a Seven Sisters turnip or whatever that one's called that's grown just for the top, 7-top turnip. And then some green acre and red acre cabbage. Cherry tomato plant, it's doing pretty good. And it's got some little lettuces growing all around it. Those are all the ones that Kiki and I started. This is Roselle, that the seeds came from Kiki. Most of my garden seems to come from her. We trade a lot. Some more cabbages. My about year and a half old clones off of a crepe myrtle tree from my old house. Bell pepper. And then this whole side I haven't cleaned up yet to do anything with after summer. It got overgrown as the heat got to me. And then we have some cucumbers. I believe they're Sumter cucumbers. And one little long bean vine hiding right there. They pop up everywhere for me because I grow them so often. And then we have cabbages, chili pepper, my habanero. I need to trim that up a little bit more so it'll grow better. Random peanuts popped up all over from last year. More cabbage, peanuts, Seminole pumpkin here, and then giant pumpkin over here. Oh, I think I may need to spray some BT out here because it looks like we got a little bit of chewing going on. Well, we'll go ahead and get that sprayed. But this is all sweet potatoes and overgrown with weeds. I'm going to let that keep going until I harvest the sweet potatoes. And then on the porch, in the big bucket, there is a little Everglades tomato I'm starting. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see. Some lemon balm, more long beans, more loofah. Let's see. And then more long beans that I need to pick tonight. Let's see. Grab a couple of these. Well, I guess most of these can go another day or so. But you can see how many is on here. It's probably getting a little dark to be filming, but this is the time I'm out here, so. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and then more of the baby seed area and small plants that are waiting to go out into the yard. Suriname cherry tree. It accidentally got a little bit burned with fertilizer. And a whole ton of moringa trees and a couple pigeon peas.